doing own voice over soft music. Vine was enjoying dancing to the song as if it was her last day on earth. She was even dancing with other boys, totally unaware of it because she was too drunk to recognize her surrounding. But there was someone who was intensely staring at her and the boy around her as if his stare is enough to that boy. Soon the boy's eyes fall on that man and his eyes wide open in fear because it was John Jungkook, the scary, heartless mafia king. The boy gulped his fear and escaped from there. Jungkook shrimp. Seems like I need to teach my baby a very good lesson today so that from now she won't even think of coming to club. Jungkook shrimp and called a waiter of his own club. Hey you, yes sir. Fear was clearly visible in his eyes, and Jungkook took something from his pocket and handed it over to the waiter. Put it in her drink and leave. The waiter gulped. He doesn't wanted to do it, but also he wanted to live his life, so he took the thing and left the place. Jungkook shrimp, wait baby, today I will take your and I will give you mine. Jungkook kept on watching the waiters move, and then finally he saw Wine taking the glass from the waiter and gulp it in one go. Jungkook shrimp. Now I should approach her and take her to my room. Saying this, he went towards Wyan and carried her in bridal style. Jungkook has given her one of the most effective, so Wyan was totally unconscious and don't know what was happening. Wine woke up in a room with a heavy headache. My head. I think I drank a lot yesterday. She tried to get up, but her whole body was paining, and then reality hit her. She checked herself, and soon she understood what happened. Oh no, I up. She grabbed her hair in frustration and anger, but then she heard water running sound from washroom. No, I should leave before he come out. She immediately got ready and left the place. Jungkook came out with a smile to see his love sleeping on his bed after a passionate, which was his dream from childhood. But soon his smile faded away and his eyes turned dark when he didn't find anyone on bed. Wyan, he grabbed his hair and shouted like a madman. Wyan entered her house. She was nervous, but soon she stopped on her track when she heard, "Where were you, Wyan?" Wyan turned her around. Dad with Leah. Yeah, Leah. Fine. Get ready, Mr. and Mrs. John and Jungkook will be here any time. And also tell your Unni be ready quick. Vine nodded her head and left. Vine entered her sister's room just to see her happy and excited. Unni, Oma told you to be quick. Yeah, and you please don't come in front of Jungkook. Mia told her in a quite arrogant tone, which of course hurted Vine. Why? Just do what I say. Saying this, she again turned around to do her makeup and Vine left to her room. Vine entered her room and locked the door, and then approached her bed and dropped her body on the bed. Vine to herself, I'm so tired and my whole body is paining. She closed her eyes and unknowingly she slept, totally unaware that Jungkook and his parents are going to come to discuss about her sisters and Jungkook's marriage. So let's first arrange the engagement and then marriage. Yeah, okay. Where is Vine? She might be sleeping. Yesterday she was partying with her friends and came in morning. Everyone were discussing about marriage. Meanwhile, Mia was blushing looking at Jungkook and imagining her married life with Jungkook. Whereas Jungkook was staring at the stairs just in a hope to see Wine, totally ignoring Mia. It was the engagement party of Jungkook and Mia. Mia was looking so happy, whereas Jungkook was having a cold face with his eyes on Wyan all the time, even during ring exchange, and all his eyes were on her, which didn't go on unnoticed by Mia, and thus increasing Mia's anger on her own sister, Wyan, who was totally unaware of all the things. Wyan, your sister is lucky to get her crush as a husband. Yeah, she is. He was a childhood crush. I heard that your sister begged to your parents to make her marry with Jungkook. Vine rolled eyes. Yeah, she did. And what's wrong in that? She asked Dad to make her marry Jungkook. And as you know, Jungkook Oppa and our family are family friends from diapers. So, from our grandparents' time. So, it was easy. Leah Shrimp. But I think he is interested in you. The way he always stare at you. The way his eyes turn red when you are around any boys and all. Come on, Leah. He is just concerned about me as a sister, nothing else. Okay, fine. Let's enjoy the free party. Yeah, you're right. Both left to enjoy the free food along with other friends of them. Mia anger. Jungkook, why are you looking at Ryan? Jungkook roll eyes. Mia, see, I already told you don't interfere in my life. Mia teary eyes. Cook, I'm soon to be your wife. I have all right to interfere in your life. Jungkook's eyes turned red on hearing that she is soon to be his wife. You are not my wife yet, and I will never make you my wife too. Saying this, he left to the place from where he can see Wine clearly. Maya to herself, that wine, I literally hate her. It's all because of her. She always get everything without even asking for it. And now Jungkook too. No, I will never let her have my cook. Her eyes were red, but tears were also there. Mia and Wine are sister. Mia is older than Wine but same as Jungkook's age. They are family friends and three grown up together. So as growing up, Mia started having feelings for Jungkook as they were in same class and always together. But Jungkook started having feelings for Wine because she is kind and polite, which didn't go unnoticed by Mia, which made her mad on her own sister by thinking that Wine will take Jungkook from her. So before that happened, she begged her parents for marriage with Jungkook and everyone accepted. But Jungkook talked to his parents to stop the marriage or either let him marry Wine. But they opposed him by saying Wine is young for him and Mia is of right age for him. So he didn't had any other option, but he is sure that he will not marry Mia and Wine will be his bride. Why and dad shocked. Oh god, how can she do this? She was the one who asked for marriage and now she only ran away. Now what should we do? What happened, Lee? John, Mia, she ran away. Saying this, he handed over the letter to Jungkook's dad. Sorry, dad, I recently realized I'm not good for Jungkook, so I'm running away from the wedding with the man I love now. Please don't search for me, Mia. Jungkook mom shocked. What? How can she do this at last moment? Wine mom crying. Now what should we do? Wine dad anger. I don't have a daughter named Mia from now. Well, we can't make our reputation spoil. It will affect our business too. But what can we do? What about Wine be his bride? I know Wine is young, but I promise Jungkook will take care of her. Everyone signed and looked at Wine, who was standing at the corner all unbothered, but then her eyes wide when she heard them. Have you all gone mad or what? I don't have want to marry at this young age. Wine, please, please, baby. We are asking for something for the first time. Please, can you have your life? No one will interfere or stop you from doing whatever you want. Yes, baby, please for us. Wine signed and having no other option, she agreed. Okay, fine. But what they all doesn't know is Jungkook was secretly streaming as his plan worked. Yume, the bride, Wine tightly hold her gown. She wasn't a girl who is scared or afraid of anyone, but Jungkook's whole presence was making her spine fear. Jungkook shrimp, can I? Wine nodded her head. She herself doesn't know why she said yes, but came to reality when Jungkook pulled Wine into a passionate, and everyone cheered from them. But Jungkook wasn't able to stop her, so she pushed him a little. Jungkook wasn't satisfied and his eyes turned red because Wine stopped him, but his eyes became normal when he saw Wine's big doe eyes and his anger flew away and he calmed down. Did I make you uncomfortable? No, it's nothing. Wine and Jungkook came to their new house. Jungkook carried Wine to their shared bedroom and placed her on the bed. Meanwhile, Wine was admiring his facial features and realized that he is so handsome. As all these years she only had seen him oppa. You freshen up, I will take another bathroom. Wine nodded her head and Jungkook was about to go, but halted when Wine called him. Yeah, Jungkook. Jungkook felt goosebump because it's the first time she called him name. All the time she calls him Oppa. Yes, Wine. Actually, I know you like Mia, but sudden marriage, so I mean we should take time to start our relationship. Jungkook fisted his palm in anger. For this day he has done so many things and waited for years to make Wine his. But Wine now asking for more time. But Wine, I don't like your sister. It's okay. I mean, we should take time for this relationship. As you know, I haven't dated anyone, so I am very poor in relationship, and all I doesn't want is to give up on my marriage. So we will take time to build our relationship so that it will be strong. Jungkook signed. Okay, fine. Saying this, he left the place in anger or sadness, as he already waited for years, and now more he can't wait. Meanwhile, Wyan thought that he respected her decision and left to another room. Jungkook entered another bathroom. He was looking so scary as if evil someone right now. Why she want time? Why she didn't feel anything for me or she didn't like the marrying me? No way, I will make her like me and this marriage. Jungkook shrimp at himself through the mirror. Jungkook to himself, just 1 month wine. I will give you 1 month. Even after if you won't fall for me, then see I know what to do to make you mine. Jungkook shrimped at himself through the mirror and quickly freshened up and head out to their shared bedroom. Wine was all done with a night routine and she came out of the bathroom just to get startled. Jungkook, what are you doing here? Jungkook was waiting for Wine on bed. It's our room. You mean we are sharing room? Yeah, don't husband and wife share the room. Wine wanted to deny, but what When she looked into his eyes, she felt like she is drowning in that deep eyes of him, which make her accept his all words. Yeah, okay. Let's sleep. You might be tired, right? Wine nodded and then approached the bed and lay down, and Jungkook also lay down. Both were having a huge gap in between. Wine slept as she was tired, but Jungkook was admiring her sleeping peacefully, so he pulled Wine into his embrace and slept, hugging her tightly. Wine woke up, but there was no one on bed. Did he wake up in early morning? Wine sat straight and was about to take her phone from the nightstand, but a cup of coffee and a note catch her eyes. I know you want coffee in the early morning, so have it and then head downstairs. I'm in the kitchen making breakfast. A smile formed on her lips. He is very sweet. She took the coffee and take a sip, and her eyes wide open in surprise. Wow, it's exactly my taste. She took the coffee cup and head to the kitchen. When she reached kitchen, she saw him cooking, so she faked coughed to get his attention. Jungkook turned around to see his wife, his love, and morning face looking so in those night pajama. How he wished to pull her and her, but no, he doesn't want it to make her fear of him. So he shook his head to remove those thoughts. You up? Had a good sleep? Yeah, and you? Jungkook smiled. I sleep so peacefully after years. Why in front? After years. Jungkook thought, because at every night I used to sneak into your room and watch you sleeping whole night and again came back to my house by early morning, so I didn't get my sleep. Yeah, I had sleeping problem but not anymore. Oh, by the way, the coffee is so good. It's exactly my liking. Jungkook shrimp. How did you know I prefer this type of coffee? I know everything about you, babe. Wine sticks turned red on hearing the babe word. Breakfast is ready. Come, let's have it. Yeah, you know, Jungkook, it's very hard to believe that you are a mafia. You are so sweet. I'm not a mafia for you. I'm your husband. Wine again blushed on hearing he is her husband. Jungkook stopped. From early morning, you are making me blush. Jungkook shrimp, and you look so good while blushing. Wine again blushed and looked into her plate to avoid being noticed by Jungkook. And Jungkook shrimp that his plan of making her fall for him is working. Babe, don't open the door for anyone and don't go out. But I don't like to sit at house. I mean, I will take you out in the evening. You know, now you are the wife of Mafia King, so there will be lots of enemies searching for you. So I don't want to take risk. Vine nodded her head in acceptance as he is right though. I will be back soon, okay? Okay, Jungkook, take care. Jungkook smiled and pulled Vine into him, which made Vine's heart skip a bit, and then peeked her forehead. I will, and now I should go. Vine nodded, and Jungkook again finally peeked her forehead and left. Vine cupped her red cheeks, Vine to herself, oh God, he is so sweet, but why Unni run away from this sweet man? Maybe he was meant for me. That's why God made Unni to run away and me marry Jungkook. So now I should make this relationship work. Vine happily decided to love her husband back. Jungkook opened the door with a wide smile and Vine ran to the door when she saw Jungkook's car entering the mansion. Jungkook's eyes sparkled on hearing a nickname from his wife and he definitely loved it. Slow down, babe. Vine stood in front of him while taking long breath. I missed you. Vine cutely pouted as all the day she was alone in the house and kept on thinking about him. I know. That's why I brought something special for you. Vine's eyes sparkled. Special, yeah. He took out a bouquet of flower from behind and handed it to her. Oh my God, Cook, you are surprising me every moment. It's my favorite flower. Thank you, Cook. It's so beautiful. Vine took the flower and inhaled the refreshing smell of flower. Anything for my babe. Okay, now see, do you wanna go out for dinner or have a date at home? One thing for a while. At home, I am tired to get ready. Okay, fine. I will order food and then arrange the dinner on terrace. Yeah, good idea. You go take a shower. I will clean the table on terrace. Jungkook nodded and peeked Ryan's forehead before going to their bedroom. After Jungkook left, Ryan touched her forehead where Jungkook peeked. I love the way you always peek my forehead. Like this, 1 month passed, and there were a lot of happy romantic moments between Ryan and Jungkook. Ryan was totally in love with Jungkook, and Jungkook has already confessed his love, but Ryan didn't reply it still now. But today she decided to confess him back and take their relationship into next step. As they already know each other from childhood, it wasn't difficult for Ryan to fall in love with Jungkook. Recently, Vine prepared herself in a good outfit and prepared Jungkook's favorite food so has to have a good dinner date at home. Yeah, now she doesn't like going out of the house as she always like she should want to stick in the house. God knows what Jungkook has done on her to make her always stay at house. I'm looking good. Will he like this outfit on me? Vine was talking to herself while staring at mirror, but suddenly she felt the urge to vomit, so she ran to the bathroom. I think it's because I inhaled all the food smell while cooking. Let's get clean before Jungkook came. I don't want to spoil our moment. She was about to wash her face, but she again started vomiting. And after that, she cleaned her face and took a tissue to wipe her face. At that time, she saw and reality hit her. Oh God, I don't get my in this 1 month. Wait, she remembered of the day in club. Oh God, no way. Please God, it shouldn't be what I'm thinking. I started loving Jungkook and I don't want to make him feel like I cheated on him. Wyan totally forget about that day because after that day she never thought of going to club and got busy with the sister's marriage. She immediately took her phone and ordered pregnancy test and after few minutes it arrived and she rushed to bathroom while praying it should be negative, but God has some other plans for her. Oh no, I'm what should I do? She started crying, but then she heard a doorbell. Wine front is Jungkook home, but he never rang the bell. He used spare key. Again the doorbell rang and she immediately hid the test in her pocket and washed her face and ran to open the door. When she opened the door, her face wide open to see Mia Unni. Mia standing by looking so skinny, her hairs untangled. She was looking so messy as if she hadn't washed for a month. And more above, she was giving glare to Wyan, but soon Wyan was on the floor, holding her cheek as Mia her had. Mia anger, I know that you have eyes on my Jungkook. Why you did it with me? Why, huh? Why you me locked me up in the basement with no food, no water, and then married Jungkook, right? Vine's eyes wide open. Unni, what are you saying? I don't know anything. Actually, Vine was about to explain the thing to her, but Mia was not in the mood to listen anything. But soon her eyes fall on the test which fall from Vine's pocket, which only triggered Mia's anger more. Wow, you my man and God, right? No, I will never let that happen. Mia hardly Vine's stomach and Vine in pain. Vine was crying as she was not able to take the pain, but soon a man bodyguard entered the house to see Vine on floor unconscious. Oh my God, ma'am! He immediately called other bodyguard and they catched Mia who was beating Vine, and the one bodyguard immediately took Vine to hospital. Vine didn't fight back because she was shocked after seeing a positive test and also by seeing Mia's condition. More above by hearing Mia's word that she got made her whole body numb. Jungkook was working on file while thinking of Vine as now he knows that Vine also loved him, so he was happy. But all his happiness faded away when he got a call. Yes, eyes turned dark. What, I'm coming. I'm sorry, Mr. John, you lost your child. Jungkook's eyes wide open in shock. He clearly knows that it's a baby. Vine, my wife, seems your enemy attack her, but she is fine. A proper bed rest will make her completely heal. Can she get again? Yeah, but not for 6 months. After that, you can try. Jungkook nodded and then left to see his bodyguards. Jungkook's scary eyes. What happened, sir? Mia ran away from our basement, and when we followed her, she was at your house, but it was late. She already took a step against ma'am. Jungkook closed his eyes in anger. Can't you take care of one girl, huh? For what you guys have taken training. Sorry, sir. She actually ran away from the door when we went to give her food. Where is she now? Again in basement, sir. Jungkook shrimp, but before that, Jungkook thought, oh God, that means Vine saw Mia and Mia might have told that she got, oh no, my hard work. Jungkook to bodyguard, go and clean the house. There should not be any evidence that Mia came over there. Jungkook nodded his head, but sir, what about this? Ma'am was holding it tight while we carried her here. Jungkook looked at the test. It was a positive. It made his heart ache. Destroy it and also the packet might be there in bathroom. Just clean everything. The bodyguard left to do his work. Jungkook entered the doctor's cabin and doctor stood up in fear. I need an injection. Doctor frowned. Why, sir? To inject this to Ryan. He showed him a packet. Doctor's wide eyes. So you can't use them. It's a memory loss. Exactly. I don't want my wife to remember what happened today. Will you give it to or not? Jungkook asked the doctor while pointing his on him, and the doctor gave him what he wanted. I'm sorry, babe. I don't want to lose you. After a long 20 years, you started loving me, and now I can't lose that love. And I know you will hate me after knowing everything, so I am doing this. Saying this, he injected her and left the place. Jungkook entered the basement just to see Mia struggling with rope, but Mia's eyes sparkled after seeing Jungkook. Cook, I know that you will come to me. Take me from here. Why she did it? I was getting ready for a marriage, but a girl came, masked, but her By her body appearance, I can clearly say that it's Wine. She forcefully took me and then married you. Cook. Jungkook anger. Will you shut up? Mia got shocked after seeing Jungkook's behavior. Call her. He asked the bodyguard. Then a girl came inside, and Mia's eyes wide open. Yeah, she is the one who took me. Mia recognized her by her eyes. Remove your mask. The girl took her mask, and it wasn't Wine. Leah, but Wine said you were left to US. She is Leah, yeah, Vian's best friend. She is my worker. I assigned her to be with Vian so that she will keep on informing me about Vian and will protect Vian from my enemies. You know, I asked her to take you here so that I can marry Vian. I was about to leave you after Vian gave birth to my baby, but you dig your own, you, my baby, right now. See, I will make you. See, Mia was all shocked after seeing a Jungkook. He wasn't looking like a normal man or anything. His eyes were dark, and there was no sign of sympathy or even a consideration that Mia is their family friend's daughter. Take care of her. You know what to do, right? He said to his man and shrimmingly left the place. Meanwhile, Mia started hearing from background. So Jungkook's first plan was to make wine. On that day, he made sure wine get, and the next he will say that he too was drunk. And let's correct our mistake by saying that truth to parents of accidentally sleeping together, so that they will make Jungkook and Wine marry. But Wine run away without even knowing with whom she spent that night. As his first plan failed, he gone with the second plan of Mia and written a fake note that she ran away with her lover, as he knows that Mia's parents will never search for her again, as they were traditional and ethic holding people. It somehow worked, and on the wedding night he planned to do with Wine so that after that Wine will get and everything will be normal. But again, Wine asked time, so maximum time he can give her was 1 month because he is sure that Wine will get after that night. And if Wine doesn't fall for him in this 1 month, then he will take some other step like coming home drunk and accidentally doing. And after that, Wine will give birth, and then he will leave Mia because after having a family, no one can separate them. Everything went upside down as Mia ran away. Jungkook entered the room to see Wine deep in thought. Baby, you okay? What happened to me? All I remember is I was in bathroom and someone came so I rushed to open the door. Jungkook sighed in excitement to see me. You slipped from the stairs and then I broke the door to enter the house and then take you here. Wine nodded her head in believing Jungkook, as she is always excited to see Jungkook, so maybe she slipped. Can we go home? Yeah. Jungkook carried wine in bridal style and she saw people making their main door and all the house was clean, but then Wine's eyes fall on the dining table fully decorated. Cook, did you made it all? Wine pointed towards the table. No, you made it, and you also said that today you are going to give me some surprise. Earlier Wine called Jungkook to come home quick to confess her feeling. Take me there. Jungkook carried wine to table and there she saw a cake with written I love you Jungkook. Jungkook put me down. Jungkook slowly made her stand on her feet. Baby, can you say this directly? I wanna hear it from your mouth. Wine blushed. I love you Jungkook. Jungkook smiled widely. Finally, after 20 years, he got what he wanted. I love you more, babe. Saying this, he pulled Wine into a deep, passionate, which she replied back happily, totally unaware of the truth. The end. Thanks for watching. Bye.